All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and the few sisters out there. Onto the like foreigners. From the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Shalom in Hebrew, which means peace. I'm going to play this. I'm going to skip his part. And, all right, so everybody should know by now that government is reopened. People are um, getting back. I mean, Snap is back on and all this good stuff, right? Which is very sad. But we have to realize the scriptures do not lie, all right? And these is part of the contractions. Remember, was it during his administration? It was 35 days, I believe. 35 days that was the government shut down. Now it's 43 days. And they're still not, and they still got something to deal with in December. So I believe Abu has said it. He said this is a good thing because it's something big that's coming in the horizon. But peep game. So I was watching this video. It said the government reopened, but it is a setup. People are tuning in to what's happening. It's starting to click. Consciously, people are starting to click. Like, wait a minute. As in the beginning of this video, which I'm not going to show, it was a woman talking about how the Democrats caved, and then you get nothing out of it. And she named a couple of things that um the that they caved on, but this man, I don't know what this guy's channel. Well, I don't really, but he caught this Fox News interview. Now check this out.
Not be a big priority for your administration, because if you want to raise wages for American workers, you can't flood the country with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of foreign workers. You also do have to bring in talent.
Yo, this dude just completely changed the narrative. He just completely changed the narrative. Let me play it again. Salakia, I got too excited.
Not be a big priority for your administration, because if you want to raise wages for American workers, you can't flood the country with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of foreign workers.
You also do have to bring in talent.
We have plenty of talented people here.
No, you don't.
We don't have talented people here.
No, you don't.
So what talent is he talking about? He's talking about the same goddamn thing that was done before. So what is the purpose of ICE? What is the purpose of his whole national shit? He just completely changed the narrative. Remember, Trump was all pro-America this, pro-America that. We're going to bring back jobs to America. We're going to get rid of the migrants. We're going to get rid of all this. Now he's talking about there's not enough talented people in America. This, they play with people's emotion, man. This is all a political bullshit game that they're doing. And he just completely changed it. He just completely changed the narrative, yo. That is crazy.
Play it on. No, you don't. No, you don't. He was quick to cut her off. No, you don't. No, you don't. So we don't have talent here? No. Y'all heard it out of the man's mouth. So the same guy that wanted mass deportations just said we don't have talent. We need to hire immigrants. But we're not going to call them immigrants because we're going to give them citizenship. That's what he wants to do. Let's keep it going.
This is order out of chaos. Order out of chaos. That's all this is. They bring in this weird ass shit. They bring in millions of migrants. The last administration, the border. Now you're trying to say, oh, we need talent. Because all that shit they were doing was unfeasible. I did the show last night about him taking trillions of dollars from the terrorists and spending it. And now he's trying to cover his ass. Now look. Let me see what else is playing, because this is beautiful, man.
You don't have certain talents, and people have to learn. You can't take people off an unemployment line and say, I'm going to put you into a factory where we're going to make missiles, or I'm going to.
How did we ever do it before?
Well,
when you and I were growing up.
I'll give you an example. In Georgia, they raided because they wanted illegal immigrants out. They had people from South Korea that made batteries all their lives. You know, making batteries are very complicated. It's not an easy thing and very dangerous. A lot of explosions, a lot of problems. They had like 500 or 600 people, early stages, to make batteries and to teach people how to do it. Well, they wanted them to get out of the country. You're going to need that, Laura. I mean, I know you and I disagree on this. You can't just say a country's coming in, going to invest $10 billion to build a plant, and take people off an unemployment line who haven't worked in 5 years, and they're going to start making missiles. It doesn't work that way.
Because the whole fucking plan was unfeasible. It was stupid from the very get-go. Trump and his administration are a bunch of idiots. The whole fucking plan, this whole the whole idea that they had give to the people and giving them false hopes, like always. All the stuff that he was saying before was not feasible. It couldn't happen. We're going to bring back jobs. Okay, but you have to train the people for whatever job that you have. You have to bring the factories before you kick people out. Why is he doing that for? It has everything to do with that fucking money, that tariffs. That it has everything to do with that. This is why he's backtracking. And the scripture says about a double-minded man. Matter of fact, let me get that. I'm wondering this Proverbs first before. Oh no, change of the moon, right? Change. Slakia. I know it's change as the moon, but I want the one in Proverbs and I'll get the one in James. Proverbs. No, that's not. My bad. No, it's not. Oh. How it goes again? Slakia. You know what? No, it's James 1. Let me see what it precept. It said, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Trump is showing the clear sign of dementia, regret. Hey, the majority of presidents are old and they themselves have no idea what the hell they're doing because it's all a script. Everything was a script. No. I know it's one in Proverbs, Slakia. Everything's a script, and they go by that script. And they told them, this is what you're going to do. This is how you're going to do it. But what they fail to understand, you need results. This is why his what's the word I'm looking for? His ratings are fucking low as hell. When he was at the Washington Skin, I said Washington Skin. They used to call them the Redskins, but the Washington Commanders game, what happened? They were booing the shit out of him. They hate him. All right? They hate him. And he looks terrible right now. All right? His pride, arrogancy, it's like he's losing it. I'm trying to remember how it goes. I know it's in Proverbs. I haven't read it in a long time. It's not Proverbs 11 and 21. 11:21 is hand and join your hand, both shall be punished. But the one I'm looking for is about, says, is it moon or change? Let me see change. I don't know. Forgive me. There it is. Proverbs 24 and 21. My son, fear thou the Lord and the king. Meddle not with them that are given to change. This change of the guard, this change of the mind of these people, of these leaders, proving that he's really unstable. This whole thing is fraudulent. All right, he's switching over. Let me see if I can find a precept with that one. 21, 20, no, it's 24, 21. Just lock, yeah. Right? Hold on. Commentary. What do you got? What do you got? Give me an example. Oh, okay, that's a good one. It says, oh no, it's going to the fair. Metal nut. Doesn't have nothing for it. Okay. So this guy, Trump, man, Isaiah 19, I saw that too, because this is what it's leading to. It says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother. Another thing too, if the Democrats and the Republicans consistently fighting, people, the scripture says, as the ruler are, so is his officers and so forth. So people, even though it's just words, they're not fighting and not killing each other. That's why a lot of people are taking sides, and while they're taking sides, they turn against one another, right? And it says, everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Scripture says what? If Satan be divided against himself, how can his kingdom stand? He's not standing on the very same words that he has proclaimed to the highest tops. What's changing his mind? Why did he change his mind? Because everything that he's saying is unstable. Trump, this administration is very unstable. Remember, when they did the Deutsche audit, they were supposed to give each citizen $5,000. They're making so much money. But when it's come to the gift to the poor people, oh, they didn't have no money. We have to liquidate everything, right? And people were literally turning on one another. It says, the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. And clearly see the Lord is destroying the counsel, because why is he backtracking? It says, and they shall seek to their idols and their charmers and them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards, and the Egyptians will I give into the hand of a cruel Lord. A fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. So this is that fierce king who's ruling over them, all right? Who's coming with these evil decrees. So what was the purpose of ICE? What's the sole purpose of ICE? You're gonna say, oh, they could come in legally, and these people was probably working legally to be in here. What was the purpose of running up in schools and Home Depot, and when people are working, when people are at work? What was the purpose of doing all that? This whole entire system is it's shattered, and you could see it. All right, let me see what else this guy played, because like I said, I didn't see the whole thing, but this shit is hilarious.
Well, first he deports immigrants, then he wants to bring in talent. Captain Obvious declares we need immigrants. Shaking my head. Say it with me. Sold out. Say it with me. He sold out the country, and say it with me. He's a sellout. Say it with me. He's a liar. Liar, liar. The country might be on fire real soon.
The government is back up.
The country is on fire. So with that being said, it was something real quick through the spirit. Shalom to the elected nations. Shalom.